What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the newest Pirates of the Caribbean 6 rumors, and we just kind of keep going back and forth and back and forth. It feels like every 2, 3, 4 months, I'm doing just the opposite video, right? At one point, Johnny Depp's not coming back. Disney's closed the door to him. Then 4 months later, oh, now the door's open, back and forth, back and forth. So we're on the positive side of it right now. We'll just kind of jump right to the rumor here. So one new Pirates of the Caribbean movie script currently in development may include Johnny Depp returning as Jack Sparrow if Disney and him reconcile. Disney has not reached out to Depp yet. This comes from Variety. Now, one part to that quote that's not there on that tweet is that the insider said nothing is off the table, and that's it. We just kind of get left with that. Now, I'm not going to say this is brand new. You know what I mean? Like, it's not new. I feel like we've heard this before. I guess the thing that's the most interesting at this point in our journey is that last we heard of it is that it was just not going to happen, right? Now, one thing that has stayed consistent is the not reaching out. Because last time, I think when we went over the rumor that, like, he's just not coming back, well, part of that rumor was that they have had no talks, right? Still have had no talks, but really we're back to the drawing board of it certainly sounds like, just like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point, there's two scripts. One has him in it, one doesn't have him in it. Now, I still don't know about the end product, even if the script has him in it, right? Because if he's so like swappable, right? I don't even know if that's the right word or if I would be using it right. But if you could easily just take him out and put him back in, now maybe it's not true. Maybe that's not true what I just said. But if it is a case where he's easily removable and he can just go back in kind of whenever, he wouldn't have the most important role anyway. And I've talked about that too, right? I understand not giving him like the main character. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do get like, okay, it's been so many years, it's been enough time, all that jazz. Maybe he doesn't need to be the main character, but I do think he needs to be like one of, like part of the cast, part of the main cast, and have a goodbye, have like a legitimate goodbye to him. If he's just there to kind of hang out, make jokes for 5 to 10 minutes, and kind of come in, come out whenever they feel like they need him, I don't think that's going to work, and I don't really think that's respectful to the character or to him as a person. So I don't know, like, it would still be better than just flat out saying he's not going to be in it. I won't support the movie if he's not in it. So if he's in it for 5-10 minutes, all right, I'll think about it. But, you know, the best case scenario to me is he's like a legitimate part of the thing. And I've been saying that for like 3 years now. But again, at least we're on like the positive side of things. I'll keep saying what I've said every time I've made a video. The last, 2 months ago, 4 months ago, 6. I think I looked it up. Like, I tend to do these like every 2 or so months. You can't do this movie without him. It's as simple as that. I'm not even mad. Sometimes I make these videos and I'm just furious and I'm fuming. It's as simple as I just do not think. I think we're at a point with Disney where, like, if people really are upset by them, they do make it known, and it's quite noticeable when people make it known. This would be a pretty, I think, big example of that. These movies have always been kind of up and down anyway. I've always loved them. I've always loved the first 3. I do actually quite enjoy 4. I still like 5. I don't think it's the best one, but you look at, like, box office returns, you look at just general interest. He was the general interest to a lot of them, and then they have been, I would say, declining quality ever since the trilogy, and you could argue with some fans since 1, right? Some people only liked 1 and thought it got worse after that. I don't. I think it actually peaked at 3 and then kind of went down. But so my point being, it's also been so long, and if you're going to do it without him, I think there would be so much working against you, on top of maybe things are already going to be working against you. Why even try it at that point? So good to see that. I guess that other script is still there. You just gotta, how hard is it to just say I'm sorry, right? Just go up to the man, apologize, make amends. You're probably not paying him $20-30 million to star in it, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. Just say you're sorry, hopefully mean it, but I guess just say it at this point. Call it good and then make the freaking film, okay? That's kind of where I'm at least with this process. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.